Hi, Ella. Can you hear me? Hi, Fa. Hi, Frank.
Namo Buddhaya, Bhante.
Namo Buddhaya. Hi, Sue. Is that right? I pronounce your name? Can you hear me? Oh, okay. You're on mute.
Hi, how are you doing?
that Victoria? Hi, Victoria.
Yes. How are
How are
you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Is this
That's
your first time with us?
No, I was stay with you guys, I guess like 15 days ago in the library meditation here in Vegas. That was September 8th.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that one was in person though.
Oh, in person. Okay.
That
Welcome you to our online one.
time online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Kay.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hi, Jarina.
Namo Buddhaya Bante.
Namo Buddha, Alina. Rise up. For what?
That's our New Year's theme for the Toastmasters program.
Okay.
Rise
Okay.
up. Huh?
Okay.
Hi, Bante. It's Jarina. How are you?
Hi, Jarina. I'm doing good. Thank you.
Great.
So, always I forget your name because then today I remembered your name because in your profile it says Miss Campbell.
I have to change that for this meeting so you can remember,
No
but
problem.
thank you.
Okay. Hi, CB. Is that
Namo Buddhaya Bhante. This is my first time.
Namo Buddhaya? Where are you from?
I'm from Northern Virginia. I generally join the one that's on Thursday, but I
Oh.
decided to also join this one.
Okay. Welcome you to our Sunday meditation.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Gufan.
Hai Bante, Nam Budaya.
Namo Buddhaya. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Bante.
How are you doing?
Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing fine too.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Bante. How are you?
I'm doing good, Stacy. Thank you.
Good.
Hello, Darren. Hello, Christine. So, is this Sue means Susan? Is that your name or Sue? Okay. Welcome into our program, Susan. Hi, Caroline.
Hi, good afternoon. So good to see you again.
Good to hear your voice again. Okay, bye. Hi, Ivan.
Hey, Bante. How are you?
I'm doing good, Ivan. So, Bante Kusali is going to visit us today with Victor.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
yeah, I think they will be here.
Wait, we're in Maryland?
Yeah, in Maryland.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's so awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think we can start our program. Good evening, everyone, and welcome you to our Sunday evening meditation session. My name is Revatha, 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 but you can just call me Bante. Okay? And at our 2-day retreat, So I went by the name Bante R. Okay. And then they said on the second day, so Bante Ray is better than Bante R. Okay. But you can call me whatever you like. Okay. So I'm a Sri Lankan Buddhist monk, and Buddhism is for everyone in this world. Anyone can practice the teachings of the Buddha, regardless of their religion, culture, gender, or anything else. What does Buddhism do for us? Buddhism helps us to have a mind like the earth. Buddhism helps us to have a heart like the water. Buddhism helps us to have a mind like the fire. And it helps us to have a mind like the air. Let me share a small story. In the Buddha's time, there was a monk, an enlightened monk. His name was Arahant Sariputta Thero. Arahant means enlightened one. So one day, he went to the Buddha, bowed down, and asked for the permission to wander toward another city to teach the Buddhism. So Buddha gave him the permission. Then he left the monastery. But as soon as he left the monastery, a group of monks went to the Buddha and made a complaint against that enlightened monk. They said, that monk, the Sariputta Thero, attacked me and left without saying sorry. He attacked me and left without saying sorry. So then Buddha knew what happened, but Buddha sent a message to the Sariputta Thero. Then he came back. Then Buddha said about that complaint. Then Arahant Sariputta Thero said, Bante, I have well developed mindfulness on body. Because of that, my mind is like the earth. My mind is like the water. My mind like the fire. It's like the air. He said, Bante, people toss both clean and dirty things to the earth, to the water, to the air, and they burn.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Here is a great example of our story. Things like that happen in our life. Okay? So then he said, so even though people toss dirty things to the earth, to the water, to the air, to the fire, those things don't get repelled by that. Earth doesn't get repelled. Earth doesn't feel horrified. Earth doesn't feel disgusted. Bante, my mind is like that. Whatever things that people say, my mind is not affected because of those things. So when I have a mind like that, it's not possible that I attack someone and leave without saying sorry. So he revealed about his mind. So then finally, that group of monks who did the false accusation had to ask for the forgiveness from that Sariputta Thero. So teachings of the Buddha helps us to develop a mind like that. Mind like earth, mind like the water, mind like the air, mind like the fire. So that's what Buddhism do for us. Okay, so now I'm going to say sadhu 3 times. You know, sadhu is a Pali word, and sadhu means excellent. Sadhu means excellent. Now, keep your palms together like this and pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. And let your body to relax in this present moment. Now slowly close your eyes. Now say sadhu 3 times along with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down and open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, today I'm gonna start our meditation with a different meditation. Some of you have practiced this meditation before, but I know most of you haven't practiced this meditation. So this meditation is called contemplating on impurities of the body. So actually, this is my main meditation. So this is when I have a time. Suppose, yeah, if I have time to practice just only one meditation, so most always I try to practice this meditation. And this meditation helps us to develop our mindfulness on our body. And also it helps us to maintain our willpower. I don't know what is the reason behind this, but even Buddha has mentioned it in suttas. Like in Buddhism, there are there is a teaching about 4 bases of psychic powers. Okay? Yes, if you develop those 4 things, you can do some supernatural things. But however, it's all about practicing our path toward the enlightenment. So in those suttas, Buddha says like, because those 4 things, we need those 4 things to maintain our practice, to keep our energy to practice the path. So when Buddha explains about those 4 things, Buddha said, this meditation helps us to maintain those 4 things. So those developing those 4 things or maintaining those 4 things helps us to maintain our willpower. So this meditation helps me to maintain the willpower, and also it helps me to get rid of the tiredness when I am very tired. So there are some days, especially I can remember when I was in one monastery, I had to do so many chores at the monastery. And at the end of the day, I was so exhausted. Then always I practice this meditation. Then it's like a kind of instant energy drink. Okay? So it helped me to get rid of that tiredness. I'm not gonna say that it will help everyone, but I'm pretty sure if you practice it, you can get such results. Okay, so what we are going to do in this meditation, I'm going to say the names of some of the parts in our body. For example, head hair. So when I say it in your mind, listen to me and say it in your mind, and then pay attention to your head. When I say body hair, So it's all over your body. So pay attention, say it in your mind first, then pay attention to your whole body. When I say blood, it's all over your body. Say it in your mind, pay attention to your whole body. When I say heart, say it in your mind and pay attention to that area of your body. Okay? And if any name doesn't make sense to you, then it's okay. Just say it in your mind and pay attention to your whole body. Okay, so now we are going to practice this meditation. So again, during the meditation, so many distracting thoughts may arise in your mind. If it happens, don't be worried about it. Be mindful of your thoughts. And then gently redirect your focus to the meditation. Okay, so before going to practice this meditation, let's try to bring our focus to the present moment. Then after that, we can practice this meditation. Okay, now make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. Keep your hands in a comfortable position. And now slowly close your eyes. Now be mindful of your thoughts. Observe your thoughts. Let thoughts come. Let them go. Don't take any thought as me or mine. Let thoughts come. Let them go. Let thoughts come. Let thoughts go. Bring your focus to your face. Let the muscles in your face relax. Pay attention to your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your fingers. Relax your legs. Relax your whole body. Now try to understand the past is over. The past is everything that happened before this moment. Try to understand the past is just a thought or mental image or mental movie. It's just a mental object. It's all in your head. Let your past go by understanding the past is over. Then try to understand the future hasn't come yet. The future is just an imagination based on the past experiences. It's not the reality. Let your future go by understanding the future hasn't come yet. Let your future go by understanding the future is just imagination. Then it leaves you in this present moment. A new present moment. Be aware of this present moment. And try to understand this present moment too shall pass. Think again. The past is over. The future hasn't come yet. This present moment is subject to change. There's nothing to be worried about. It's all about the calmness of your mind in this present moment. Feel the calmness of your mind. Now, bring your focus to your body. Now, listen to me. This body, upwards from the soles of the feet, downwards from the tips of the hairs, enclosed in skin, is full of many kinds of impurities. In this body, there are head hairs. Say it in your mind. Pay attention to your head. Body hairs. Say it in your mind. Pay attention to your whole body. teeth, skin, flesh, blood valves, bones, bone marrow, kidneys, heart, liver, lungs, small intestines, large intestines, phlegm, pus, blood, sweat, fat, tears, body oil, saliva, and fluid of the joints. In this body, there are head hairs, body hairs, nails, teeth, skin, flesh, blood valves, bones, bone marrow, kidneys, heart, liver, lungs, small intestines, large intestines, phlegm, pus, blood, sweat, fat, tears, body oil, saliva, and fluid of the joints. Bring your focus to your whole body. And slowly open your eyes. And take a moment to notice the calmness of your mind and your body. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. Say sadhu with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down. Okay, dear friends, before moving to our next meditation, I would like to know about your experience with that meditation. Was it difficult or did it help you to relax your mind? Or how did you feel? So if you can just send me a message or so Lena, how did you feel about that meditation?
I felt very much at peace. And the only thing that I have is I just wonder because a lot of times when I close my eyes, I have a little bit of fear. So can we like focus on one little thing and not close our eyes. I
Okay,
feel
without.
darkness. That's the thing. I feel darkness.
Okay, yeah. So some people they have that thing. Actually, the thing is like if it is uncomfortable for you to close your eyes, so then you can keep your eyes open. It's okay. Okay. So then you can practice practice that meditation. Okay? And but however, okay. So I think you gave me a good point to give a short, uh, very short talk about those feelings, those emotions. Like so, uh, sometimes we have some negative emotions, okay, like fear, sadness, okay, or uncertainty about the future. Okay. So there are so many negative emotions that arise in our life. So when such emotions arise, we we take those emotions as something that belong to us, as something that is part of our life, and we take those emotions as me, okay? Mine, myself. So then our mind feed those emotions, then those emotions escalate, and those emotions become very strong, very strong. So uh, so that's why even if such emotions arise in our life, so it's so natural such emotions arise, okay? But we need to be mindful of it, and we should not take any of those emotions as me or mine. So whenever fear arises in our mind, okay, yeah, it's a negative emotion at that moment. So then we should try to understand this is not part of my life or part of my body or part of my mind. This is just a conditional thing. Okay? And we need to understand this is subject to change. This is not permanent. This is not me, not mine, not myself. So when we try to look at those emotions in such a way, then we don't feed those emotions, and we can keep some distance with those emotions, then those emotions will fade away from our mind. So it we don't need to be desperate to get rid of those emotions. Okay? So what we are trying to do, we try to understand those emotions are not permanent things. Those emotions are not. Those emotions don't belong to me. Okay? Those emotions are conditional, arises due to some causes. Okay? So then, actually, the main cause is the ignorance. Okay? Main cause is the ignorance and the craving or the desire. Okay? So ignorance means not understanding the impermanence of our life. So that is the main reason. And then desire arises. Like we have a strong desire for good emotions, like, and we have a strong desire to the good things. And also the thing is like when such emotions arise in our mind, either pleasant or unpleasant, we attach to those emotions. So because of those reason, those emotions stay uh, with us. But if we can understand, no, those emotions are not permanent. These emotions are subject to change. Okay? Those emotions are not me, not mine, not myself. Then at that moment, we develop our wisdom. We try to get rid of the ignorance. We try to get rid of the lack of understanding of the impermanence. Then gradually, we those emotions, those negative emotions, fade away from our mind. But then, after some time, again, another negative emotion may arise. Okay? Then again, we have to understand even those emotions are not permanent. So, but if we do it with one emotion, then next time such emotions arise in our mind, then we can face to those emotions with a very positive mindset, and then we know, okay, before I did it, I try to understand the impermanence of those emotions, then those emotions faded away. So then again, I have some negative emotions. Those emotions are not permanent. So, and also even when we have some good emotions, pleasant feelings, pleasant emotion, also we need to understand even these emotions are not permanent, subject to change. Okay, so let's try to practice another meditation. So today I'm going to introduce a new meditation. I don't remember if we have practiced this meditation in this program. Uh, this meditation little bit similar to the meditation we practiced before. So this meditation is called contemplating on impermanence of four great elements. Four great elements. Okay? So what are those four great elements? Number one, the earth element, the solid things. Number two, the water element, liquids. And number three, fire element. And number four, air element. Okay? So all the solid things in this world are made of with these four elements, including this body. So let's try to practice this meditation. So if you don't, and in this meditation, we try to compare our body, the elements in this body, with the external elements. Okay? So for example, like there are solid parts in this body and there are solid parts in the external world. But there is no any difference between the solid parts in this body and the solid parts in the external world. Okay? Both of them are called the earth element. Okay? And the earth element is subject to change. And let's talk about the water element. There are liquids inside of our body and there are liquids in the external world. But there is no difference between both liquids. Both liquids can flow and also subject to change. So when we try to understand the true nature of our body, then it helps us to become a part of this nature. Then it helps us to develop a mind like the earth, like the water, like the fire, like the air. That what that enlightened monk did. Okay, so now let's practice this meditation. Make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. And slowly close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it through your nose. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it through your nose. Bring your focus to your body. Listen to me and repeat my words in your mind, and at the same time put little effort to understand it. is made up of solid parts like head hairs, body hair, nails, teeth, skin, and whatever else is solid. These solid parts are the internal earth element. There are solid parts in the external world. The solid parts in the external world are called the external earth element. Both the internal earth element and the external earth element are simply the earth element. There is no difference between them. Since the earth element is subject to change, the earth element is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. I have no control over the earth element to say, let the earth element be like this, or let the earth element not be like this. Because of that, the earth element is not me, not mine, not myself. In this body, there are liquids like bile, phlegm, blood, sweat, and any other liquids. These liquid parts are the internal water element. The liquids in the outside world are called the external water element. The internal water element and the external water element are just the water element. There is no difference between them. Since the water element is subject to change, The water element is impermanent. 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 I have no such power over the water element to say, let the water element be like this, or let the water element not be like this. Because of that, the water element is not me, not mine, not myself. There is heat in this body. There is heat in this body. This heat is called the internal fire element. There is heat in the external world. It's called the external fire element. The internal fire element and the external fire element are both just the fire element. There is no difference between them. Since the fire element is subject to change, the fire element is impermanent. 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 I have no control over the fire element to say, let the fire element be like this, or let the fire element not be like this. The fire element is not me, not mine, not myself. Pay attention to your body and think. There is air inside of this body. It's called the internal air element. The air in the outside world is called the external air element. The internal air element and the external air element are simply the air element. Since the air element is subject to change, the air element is impermanent. 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 I have no such power over the air element to say, let the air element be like this, or let the air element not be like this. The air element is not me, not mine, not myself. Pay attention to your body. And try to understand this body is part of this nature. Now slowly open your eyes. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. And say sadhu with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down. Okay, dear friends, we can practice another meditation. Before that, do we have any questions today? Okay, I think, yeah, I got one question from Gufang. Should we label those body parts impure or just focus on the part? Okay, this is a good question. So actually, we don't, for some people, so some monks, okay, they, when they practice this meditation, they try to label and they try to think about the impurity of those body parts. But it's a one way to practice it. Okay? But if we but actually, if we just focus on those body parts as it is, then we can understand the true nature of these body parts. So these body parts is not pure. It's not pure. Okay. So we don't need to think about intentionally. If you want, it's okay. But so I believe we don't need to think about intentionally. We can just focus on those parts. Then when we develop our mindfulness or the concentration, then gradually that true nature of these parts of our body will be visible clearly to us. Okay? So because otherwise, if someone try to think about the impurity of the body parts intentionally, then sometimes they might feel a little bit disgusted with their body. So then it's not healthy, it's not good. Okay? So that's why we can practice this meditation in this way. Then it will help us to develop our mindfulness. Then gradually we will understand the true nature of our body.
I have a question, Bhante.
Yes, Stacy.
If there's other thoughts that are happening in the middle of meditation, is it supposed to that you're not have other thoughts or that you just don't pay attention to them?
Okay, yeah, good question. So the thing is, mind doesn't belong to you. Okay, that's why such thoughts arise during the meditation. Okay, Because if mind really belongs to you, then because you want to meditate, but your mind doesn't want to meditate. So that's why mind throws all of those distracting thoughts. Okay, so it's natural. It's okay. Okay, so when it happens, so first, uh, we don't need to pay attention to those thoughts. We can focus on our meditation. But those thoughts keep coming to our mind, then you can pause your meditation and try to be aware of those thoughts. Be mindful of those thoughts and try to understand those thoughts don't belong to you. Then just let them go and again bring your focus to the meditation. So then after a few moments, again, such thoughts may arise in your mind. Okay? Then again, try to be mindful of those thoughts. So take it as a part of the meditation. Okay? Don't get frustrated or don't get disappointed about those thoughts. So we need to be mindful of those thoughts. Then gradually we can develop our mindfulness, and also gradually we can develop our wisdom. Wisdom means we try to understand thoughts are conditional, thoughts are impermanent, thoughts are not me, not mine, not myself. Okay? So then gradually we can continue our meditation. Then there will be a point that we can meditate without any distracting thoughts. Okay? So, but it is the result of practice. Okay? It's not the practice, it's the result of your practice. Okay? So if distracting thoughts arise in your mind, okay, it's okay, it's natural, be aware of those thoughts, then gently redirect your focus to the meditation.
Bhante, I have a question.
Thank you, Bhante.
You're welcome, Stacy. Yes, who is that? CB?
Yes. So
Okay.
are you kind of, I'm sorry, like I don't know if this is like me just, but are you kind of like when you meditate supposed to have some sort of like, I don't know, kind of like tension, like tension like headache? Like do you
Okay.
experience that?
Yeah, sometimes some people experience that. Okay, one reason for that is that we force our mind to focus on the meditation. Okay, so when it happens, like actually, we feel some tension in our head. Okay, so that's why uh, during the meditation, we should not force our mind to focus. We should be gentle with our practice. We should be gentle with our practice, and always we should try to watch our thoughts. Okay, and we should take distracting thoughts arise in our mind is natural, and we most important thing is like we should develop our awareness slowly. Okay, and so suddenly we cannot stop all of those thoughts. That's why, because sometimes we force our mind to focus on the meditation, uh, but because of that, sometimes we feel that tension in our head. So one thing, don't force your mind to focus. Be gentle with your practice. Let your thoughts to calm down naturally. Another thing you can do, uh, so if you suppose you practice meditation for 50 minutes, okay? So then uh, once in a while, uh, pause your meditation and take a deep breath and uh, release it slowly. Okay, then it will help you to release that tension in your head. Okay, so for example, like if you practice loving kindness meditation, so there are some parts of that meditation. Okay, after each part, you can take a deep breath and slowly release it. So at the beginning, it will be like a kind of distraction for your meditation, but after some time, then you will, when your concentration develops, you will not need to take those breaths. Okay, so uh, because since you experience that tension, that's why I suggested, but everyone don't need to do something like that. Okay, since you feel that tension, that's why I said, because sometimes it's connected with our breathing patterns. So that's why once in a while you can take a deep breath and slowly you can slowly release it. And also, don't think about uh, meditate for longer time. Okay, just take small steps. Okay, meditate 5 minutes every day. Okay, so think, okay, I will practice meditation 5 minutes every day, and then you will feel, no, I can meditate for 10 minutes. Okay, even if you can practice for 10 minutes, don't practice meditation for the 10 minutes, practice for 7 minutes. Okay, and then you might feel, okay, I can practice meditation for 30 minutes. Okay, but just practice it for like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, don't go to that highest level that you can go. Okay, because then in that way, gradually, you can develop your meditation practice. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, CB. Okay, so we can practice another meditation. Okay, before that, how was that last meditation? Was it difficult? I know, was it confusing a little bit? How, how was your experience? Do I need to
I didn't find it,
continue?
yeah, I didn't find it confusing, and I love when you throw something new into the mix.
Okay,
That's
okay,
always a good session for me whenever something new is in there. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
okay. So it means like, should I add this meditation once in a while to our program?
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Okay. The thing is, like, sometimes I hesitate to introduce new meditation because I know because uh, you feel some relaxation with the regular meditation we practice. Then I don't need to ruin that.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes we need something new.
Yeah,
And until we hear a new meditation, that may become our new favorite one, but we won't know until
sure,
you
sure,
do it.
sure. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so then let's practice another meditation. So we are going to practice loving kindness meditation, but I'm going to add a new thing at the beginning of this meditation, according to based on what we talked today about those elements. Okay, and based on the story that you heard today, the story of that enlightened monk. Okay, okay, now make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. And keep your hands in a comfortable position. And slowly close your eyes. Be mindful of your thoughts. Let thoughts come, let them go. Let thoughts come and let them go. Okay, now listen to me. Now, imagine yourself as the earth. Visualize the solid ground beneath you, supporting you without judgment. Now think People toss both clean and dirty things on the earth, like feces, urine, spit, pus, and so many dirty things. But the earth isn't horrified, repelled, and disgusted because of this. In the same way, I live with a heart like the earth, abundant, expansive, limitless, free of negativity and anger. Now shift your awareness to the element of water. Think. People wash dirty things in water, but the water isn't horrified, repelled, and disgusted because of this. In the same way, I live with a heart like water, abundant, expansive, limitless, free of negativity and hatred. Now focus on the element of fire. Think. The fire burns dirty things, but the fire isn't horrified, repelled, and disgusted because of this. In the same way, I live with a heart like fire, abundant, expansive, limitless, free of negativity and ill will. Now pay attention to the element of the air. And think. The wind blows on both clean and dirty things. But the wind isn't horrified, repelled, and disgusted because of this. In the same way, I live with a heart like the wind, abundant, expansive, limitless, free of negativity and ill will. Now listen to me and try to Repeat my words in your mind mindfully. May I be free from anger. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May everyone in this meeting be free from anger. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May they live happily. May they live happily. Pay attention to your body and slowly open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, dear friends, we have come to the end of our program. I think we have a few announcements. Alina, did you get my message?
No,
You
I
didn't?
no. Oh, I didn't check my phone. What did
Okay,
you?
no problem. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I have created a Google form, and if you like to get reminders of this meditation program, you can uh, fill out that form and you can submit. So then you can get a reminder uh, every week about this meditation program and the Tuesday one. Here is the link. Okay, I think yeah, everyone get this link. Okay, and also I conduct another meditation program every Tuesday from 11 p.m. to 12 midnight. So if you live in if you live in East Coast and if you are a night owl, then you can join that meditation. So actually, I started that program for the West Coast. So anyone can join that program. Same link, the same Zoom login details. Uh, and also next time, if you think about practicing generosity, you can think about us. Okay, you can make a donation to our programs. Okay, so not now. So next time, if you think, okay, I need to practice generosity, I need to make a donation, then you can think about us. Okay, and I have a link tree page. On this link tree page, you can get all the information about the donation link and also the information of the meditation programs. And if whenever you have any questions regarding Buddhism or meditation, you can send me an email. My email address banterevath@gmail.com. Yeah. And also, if you like to organize a private meditation session with one of our monks, you can make a request at your workplace or at your home for your friends, or when there is a family gathering. So you can, if you want to have a meditation program, you can invite us to conduct such a session. Okay, so that's all for today. So now I'm gonna do a chanting. I know some of you like to hear Buddhist chantings. So today I decided to, okay, link for the donation is not working. Okay, let me check. Uh, okay. Okay, so I shared a link, new tree. This is a link tree, link tr.ee at meditate with a monk. So you can, on that page, there is a link, so you can use that, or you can use this one. Okay. Okay. The link, the donation link I used for the previous meditation programs in Las Vegas and Georgia might not work, but you can use this new link if you like to make a donation. Okay, so now I'm going to do a chanting, a little bit longer chanting, because I know some of you like to listen to Buddhist chanting. So you can close your eyes and listen to me. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Paritanyang banantassa nisinnatthana dovanang udakampi vinaseti sabbameva parissayang sottinagabba vutthanang yancha sadheti tankane Terassangulimalassa lokanatena bhastitang Kappattai mahatejang parittang tang banamahe Yatohang bhagini ariyaya jatiya jato nabijanami Sanchicha panang jivita vorupeta Tena saccena sottite hotu sotti gabbasati etena saccena suati hotu sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattvantarayo sukhi dingayuko bhava Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata Sabba sanganubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te Sabbe buddha balapatta paccekhananchayang balang Arahantanancha tejena rakkang bandami sabbaso Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, thank you so much for joining today. May you be well and happy. And have a good night.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Namo Buddhaya, Didi.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bante. Good
You're
night.
welcome. Good night.
Bante, a
Bye.
quick question.
Yeah.
So, do we so we don't usually have like a Q&A for this in this session?
So we have a
Q&A.
Q&A session like when we after the first two meditation, then we have that session. Not like Thursday
The
session.
Maryland one. Okay, okay.
Yeah, Maryland one. And yeah, actually today I wanted to share that information. I totally forgot about that. Okay.
Banti, can you please tell us what time is the meditation on Tuesdays in the Pacific time?
Thursday or Tuesday?
Both Tuesday and
Th-
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday from 5 to 6:30.
Okay.
So you can let me share the information of that session. Here it is. Okay, Carol. Okay, this one. And it's 5 to 6:30 in Pacific time, and Tuesday one from 8 to 9, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Victoria.
Okay, have a great night, everybody. Bye.